ご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, I'm yours truly, your MOBA expert, Sugi, and first of all, I just want to say to you guys, Happy New Year. And yes, I know it's been a while since the last upload, almost 1 month, and reason for that is, well, Christmas holidays, and the fact that, you know, there has been for quite some time a big vacuum in the MOBA genre where we aren't really getting new games, or to be more precise, the new games that are coming out are getting cancelled by the publishers very early on. Master X Master being one of the more recent examples of this, and very shameful thing. But when you don't publish your games on Steam, this is what happens. And rest of the 90% of the MOBA games are released on iOS and Android. I do have an Android device, Lenovo tablet, but I don't think it runs all of the MOBA games out there, and I hate playing on tablet. And even if I liked it, I don't even know how to record gameplay with a tablet. And so that's kind of being the absent, and I don't really like playing. I'm burned out on League, I'm burned out on Smite. I don't really want to play any of these old MOBAs really on the market, to be honest. I don't have the time to invest and get better and learn everything. But I have a new game today to talk about, which is called Ninja Village War 2. And this is a Chinese MOBA game, which is, well, it should tell you something already by being Chinese, because we know that they don't really respect these copyright laws that well. And that's why you have actually like a Naruto-based game where the main characters are not from Naruto, but some of the characters are the one character that you play on tutorial, which is pretty much Kakashi. And, you know, he has Chidori and all that type of things. The game is really weird, in my opinion. There's many odd things about it. First of all, the English description on Steam it's pretty horrible English. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense. I don't even know. The name of the game also makes no sense whatsoever. And the game is pretty much like based on Warcraft 3 mods that used to exist. I used to have a clan in Warcraft 3 for Naruto game. It was called the Naruto Third Shinobi War. And that was actually like, it was kind of like if you have played the old Dota, it was pretty much like that. But this game is an AOS map. An AOS map is kind of similar. It is the original model where MOBAs come from. So instead of having 2 bases, you have 3 bases. So each of the 3, it's a triangle map, and there have minion waves coming from 3 different lanes: bottom, top, and to middle. And middle is usually where the shit show happens, where all the enemies clash, and the heroes always go to, or the noobs always go to in these games. Always, everybody goes to the middle, and that's really like how people play it. And then like there's 2 ways to win. Either you destroy the 2 other bases, or you obtain 60 team kills. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, the original iOS model is pretty nice, but it would never work in like a very competitive setting, because it would be way too easy to match fix. I think if there's a one guy on the other team, they like, because when you have 3 teams, that's always like, there's no single sport, by the way, I think, where there's like 3 teams like playing at the same time. Like I can't remember. It's always one team versus another. Outside from PUBG, I mean, in that format it's a bit different, obviously, because it's a battle royale. But it's, yeah. And I think the graphics in the game are rather nice. A lot of the models are ripped off from Naruto. Probably some games you have like the Sand Village, you have Akatsuki, and then you have Konoha, which is obviously where the hidden village of Leaf, the good guys. And then you have these heroes, and it's a very anime style of graphics. I'm not sure, are these from like Dota engine, some of these things. It does look like a bit like that. And there's a very high ping. This is where the problem comes from, the localization. So the servers are in China, the client is in Chinese, the voices are in Chinese and Japanese. So some of the abilities, like okay no bunshin, like there's in Japanese, but every other like dialogues are in Chinese. It's just such a clusterfuck, to be honest. But it's what I would call like a hot mess. Like, if the game would have like a lower ping, I would play it. I'm really serious. I would fucking play it. But it needs like a localization. I need an English patch. Obviously, we need. It's not that hard to do that. And then you obviously need the fucking. The problem is like because when you play the game, when you play a Chinese game, you don't even see the Chinese fonts because usually the Chinese font is not installed on your Windows. So that is mainly the problem of like reading. You just only see numbers and question marks pretty much, and that is a bit of a it's to put it plainly, it is a big problem. But you know, if you have played an AOS game and if you all played a MOBA, you can understand a lot of the basics, last hitting and pushing and using abilities like hotkeys and stuff. So it's not really like that hard. But getting into the game, you have to like register an account. I think I can put that on the link description. But I mean, I'm not really sure what are the intention of this fucking company, which I can't even pronounce because it's in Chinese letters. I don't know if they're going to be releasing an English patch. I hope they are because then it could be like a playable game, but it also needs European and North American servers. You don't want to play on 200 ping. That is unacceptable. And earlier I did two matches, and other ones like 200 ping. I don't think that was that bad, to be honest. And overall, and it also has this new element called the weather effects, and I think the weather effects give like there's rain, wind, and other shit. And I guess these like have different type of statistics. Like if there's raining, fire spells may do less damage, and maybe wind does like less attack speed, or I don't really know because I can't read Chinese. Well, I can't. Even if I know how to read, I can't see anything on the tooltip, so that is a big problem. But all that being said, there's a lot of plagiarizing. There's even the Naruto, one of the songs from the original show, but they have shown that I think I'm not really like I don't have like a musical ear, but it sounded like they had changed one note on like each of the verses and stuff, and it's actually like the same song, and I think the other rip-off songs too. And they thought like if we do this, like this is not plagiarism. But oh, by the way, we just ripped off the Akatsuki models and everything else. Like the inconsistency of this is so fucking weird. Like we have these own characters, but no, we just like all the ninjas and everything are ripped off from Naruto. But it's a huge fucking mess, and I would be surprised if there wouldn't be a copyright takedown for this game. But with all that being said, though, if the game would actually manage to be played on 100 ping and would have an English language, I would probably play it a bit. I mean, it's kind of like put your brains in the basket or whatever is the fucking saying. Like it's kind of like chill game in a sense, and I think it like has a certain graphical appeal to me as well. And I kind of been waiting for an anime game, anime style game for a while, but I don't know. If you want to support me, subscribe and. Well, check out my other channels. That's where I usually do more content now. So whatever it's my strategy or JRPG channel or Guru channel where I do a lot of my TV reviews. I also started a fashion channel of sorts where I do snapback hats. Check that out too if you're interested. And stay tuned for at least have like one MOBA review coming up in this month. I can't say will there be other videos. There probably will be the concast type of podcasts. But anyhow, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time on the next video. Cheers.